very nice. We have finally made some contact. Look at this guy, nice little gill, not a monster, but a great way to get the day going nonetheless. Because what we've been doing is been running around this lake trying to find just that, trying to make contact with some panfish. It's early, it's relatively early spring, but it's cool weather, and out on the main lake we've been running in nothing but really cold water, 48, 50, 51 degrees. Finally pulled in here, started moving around. One end of the harbor is a little cooler than this, but we get down to where the wind is churned up. It's up to the upper 56 degrees, which is the warmest water we've seen all day. And of course now we're seeing some action, and that can be a real key in trying to find fish in the springtime. Don't settle for old haunts or places that you have memories where you caught fish before. You want to search and find the warmest water you can find. That is, it's invariably, it is so important to get to the warmest water you can find. Earlier today we did find some like 52, 53 degree water, and that had a couple of fish, but we just watched them swim around. We couldn't get them to actually react. So this, now pulling in here and getting that bite, that gets me all excited. We're gonna bump into some more. Let's see if we can get another fish, and then we'll go into what we're using to catch these fish. That's a nice one. Very nice. Very nice. Oyster. Oh yeah, look at this beauty. That is a gorgeous specimen of a fish right there. Look at that. Oh man, what fun. I'm gonna unhook her and get her right back in the water here, and I go show you what we're using. Nice. That's so much fun. You know what, and this isn't, catching these things in the springtime, it isn't rocket science. That's why we concentrate so much on where we go. It is just so key to find the warmest water in the system that you possibly can come up with. Because what's on the end of this is pretty straightforward. I've got a sliding slip sinker, right? So I can adjust the bobber stop to whatever depth I want. So if it's, let's say it's early spring and the water's really cold, a lot of those fish are going to get up as shallow as they can, find the warmest water they can. So I want to slide that really shallow. A lot of times as summer or spring progresses, a lot of times these fish will find themselves down in the basins of these harbors, so you're going to have to fish a little bit deeper. Slip bobber will allow you to do that. And then I use a series of split shots, and a lot of times I'll go from a bigger split shot down to some smaller split shot right below the bobber, or below the shallowest setting I think I'm going to use for that particular day. And I like that because it isn't just one big blob of weight. It actually helps me control the movement of the jig below the bobber when I actually pop that bobber. So that the more weight you put on the line, the more you can control what's on the bottom. And then down on the bottom, just put your favorite jig or fly. You don't need any live bait at all. Plastics are key, or what I'm using right now, this new punch fly from Northland Fishing Tackle. This is just a woven hackle. It's got some hackle and some weave in there. Just that little bit of hair, looks like a little bug. They come up, they nip it. If your bobber's weighted correctly, you'll see a little bit of movement. Nice smooth hook set, and you're gonna be catching fish all day long.
Hey, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Big old walleyes.
Look at that right there.